Hi, welcome back again to our focus pose practice. Our focus pose today will be Cobra pose or Bhujangasana. Now, this pose has a lot of ways that can go wrong on you. So we're going to start as always with our foundation, and our foundation starts in our breath. And our next piece of the foundation is your physical body, so whatever's touching the ground. So Vanessa's almost already into position. She has the hands right under the shoulders. If she looked at her hands, she would see that she already has the creases of her wrists parallel to the front of her mat. With that pressing of the inner edge of the hand down, she now rolls the shoulders back up towards the ceiling, creating a deep connection in the upper back. The shoulder blades soften towards each other. Good. Now this is the front part of the body. We're going to just let her front part of her body stay there, and we're going to move our attention to her feet. So if you will look at the feet, let your feet do whatever they want. Funky feet? Good. If you look at the feet right now, the heels are splayed out, the toes are a little bit curled up. There's not a strong foundation there, so we're going to create one. So what we're going to use this instruction right now is press all 10 toenails into the floor. And even though she's pressing the 10 toenails into the floor, you'll see her feet are still sickled. So as she presses the 10 toenails down, like our first sitting pose, she pulls the heels in towards the midline without moving the feet. Good. And now her legs are straightened out as if she were standing on them in Tadasana or mountain pose. Now as she presses the little toes down, if she could see them, or we can see them, we're looking for the second toes to be in line to the center of the heel. Did I just tickle you? Sorry. The second toe in line to the center of the heel. So little toes press down, squeeze your heels towards each other, keep your knees gently down, don't hyperextend. Good, how do you feel? This is going to give us a lot of support to the lower back because this pose becomes a back bend. And back bends are notorious for crunching in the lower back and making people very unhappy. So by using the proper way in your foundation of your feet, keeping your legs steady and strong, you create a support so that the spine, instead of crunching when you're ready for the full pose, the spine then elongates. So press your toes down. Press your inner edges of your hands down gently. Roll your shoulders gently back. And with your next inhalation, come up to a gentle cobra. Lengthen the spine forward. Lengthen the legs backwards towards me. And as you're breathing here for a couple more breaths, check out your own hands. Notice if the inner edge of your hand is kind of rolling upwards and your weight's moving out to the side, and instead push the inner edge down. Take one more breath here. Stretch your spine long. Stretch your legs back. And exhale, lower down. Good. And let's do 2 more of those with a lot of intention of rooting into the inner edges of your hands. So inhale, lengthen the spine forward. Let's have another instruction here. Hold that and breathe. Isometrically, try to drag your hands towards your hips and use that to stretch your spine forward. At the same time, stretch your legs backwards. Don't hyperextend your knees. Take another breath in, press your hands, roll your shoulders, lengthen your spine, lift your heart, and offer literally your light of your own heart. And exhale, lower it down. So Vanessa's done 2 beautiful cobras, and I'd like to actually show some of the tendencies that we have to do the cobra in a way that is not safe and not healthy for the body. So try to remember the good way that feels good, and then just look at what some of the tendencies that we have, okay? So I'm going to let her just do it by herself and describe it. Sometimes people push the hands down, roll the shoulders forward, and straighten the arms all the way, and what happens? And you see now the lower back is getting very much compressed. Don't even use your legs, let your legs be lazy. Yeah, now let your neck drop. We won't leave her here too long. It's horrible right here. Take your head back just a little bit more. There's a crunchy neck. The shoulders are forward. The lower back is crunching. The legs are not helping at all. Exhale, lower down. We wouldn't want her to do that, would we? Good. Take another breath in. And let's leave you with an image of a really beautiful cobra. Go into your fullest cobra that you like. Sometimes a full cobra, you can take your hands all the way back. There's lots of ways to do it. That's beautiful. Squeeze the heels towards each other. Create stability in your legs so your lower back is safe. Take a full breath in. Pull your hands back. Stretch your spine forward. Soften your heart and offer your heart out to everyone who's watching. And exhale, lower down. And you can push back and up to child's pose, please. Knees as wide as your mat, toes pointed back, touching, and soften and breathe.